everybody, and welcome to the second part of my showcase of Alpha 3 of Planet Coaster. Now, first of all, and you probably know what I'm going to say, sorry, if you've been watching the views of this video. Wow, I never knew that this video would do so well. It now has, as I'm recording this, 70 views. It might have even more, but when I last checked about 15 minutes ago, it had 70 views. I'm lost for words. I can't believe how well this video's done. I can tell this game is definitely going to be the future for this channel. And yeah, I hope this video does just as well. And I thought that for those of you, because a lot of you are probably new to the channel watching this video, well, if what happens with the last video happens, then yeah, you're probably new to the channel. So I thought, as we carry on building this wonderful Mack Megacoaster, which will be when it's finished, it's not looking too good at the moment because, well, it's not done, is it? But yeah, so I'm Agent B first, and this channel is basically just a small gaming channel. We play a few games, I review them, and yeah, we've got a new series, Agent B Weekly, where we sort of talk about news and stuff to do with games. And I might actually change the name of that series, and if you watch tomorrow's episode, then you'll find out why. But yeah, that's basically this channel. So since the last episode, what I've started doing is, as you can see, there's a bit of the coaster that you won't recognise. I put a loop in eventually. I wanted to put a dive loop or something, but we just didn't have the space in this sort of ravine, so I put a loop. Then you sort of come up to the left out this ravine, and you'll come up sort of onto a hill, then you're going to sort of dip down to the right, then sort of round the side into a corkscrew. And the idea is that it's going to sort of take you by surprise because you're not going to see it properly because there's going to be a hill there, and the corkscrew is not going to be the biggest version ever. So the idea is it comes as a bit of surprise after you go around the hill. And yeah, it's just going to be a good element for the ride. So now I am going to try, like I said, and finish this before the end of the video would be ideal, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. So what I might do is, I might do what I've done in RC23 and start POVs. Don't worry, there'll be a Let's Play as well, starting. And I think we're going to sort of showcase the ride when it's finished. And yeah, that's basically what I'm planning to happen. So we want to dip around here. Might want to turn a bit sharper like that. So it's sort of going to come around to the right. That's a bit thingy. We might need to bring it in a bit more. Actually, let's go back a bit, and we'll go back to there. And we're going to turn the corner in. Should I'm thinking whether to turn it that should be good enough. We don't want the drop too steep because it's going to have to level off like it's doing now, and if we made it sort of too steep, then it'd come a bit as a surprise when it does level off. So we're going to go to there. We're going to now, we're going to oh, sorry about that, guys. It's just my PC, and I've gone on about this before. I really need to fix it. Basically, when I record, for some reason it goes into parts of it go off the screen. It isn't doing for you guys, but on my screen it sort of is. So yeah, I can't exactly see what's going on in the bottom corners where you change the simulation speed and stuff. But we're going to start the ride. So we're going to this launch. Like I said in the last episode, if you watched that, more of a gradual launch. Up into this overbank, sort of like the one on Blue Fire at Europa Park. So we can then come down. I might need to bang that corner so it's a bit smoother. We then come up into the loop. We then come down into this bank corner. And then round. Like that. So yeah, I think that's running quite good, to be honest. It is going to be a multi-launch Mack Megacoaster, so there will be another launch coming up probably soon. We'll probably have a break run sort of towards the end of the ride as well. And yeah, that's how it's going to be. And it's gone night again already. Like, I don't want it to be night when it's building. I don't like to sort of have it night when I'm trying to build a ride, because sometimes it's just not as easy to see what you're doing. I mean, you can see, but it's just, well, it's dark, so it's a bit more difficult. And I might actually extend this corner to there. And I'm going to sort of come up into a corkscrew. So oops, wrong button. We do it like that. Might need to bring it up a bit more, so I go. Well, I don't want it to be too big, but I don't want it to be too small, because the ride will be rougher if it's too small. So let's see how this looks, and before I forget, I better change that back to that. So we're going to come round. As you can see, it's sort of done it for me. It'd be good if you could sort of bank into it instead of having to sort of level off and then go into it. So it sort of banks round, sort of into it like that. But I'm going to corkscrew up like that. I'm going to come back down. And then we're probably going to go round sort of another corner into the second launch. And that's where the ride is going to really kick in. My plans are, because they've added water and it's something I'm not showcased yet. I'm going to add. I wanted to add water to this ride, and what I thought is we could do sort of like a cobra roll, sort of over the lake. You sort of go up and round, and then you sort of into this middle section, and then sort of back round. So I wanted to have sort of the cobra roll sort of suspended out the lake, then you come back on yourself. Yeah, I've also got plans for a tunnel, because I'm being sort of having a look at how the terrain works. And I finally sort of got to grips with it, I think. So I think I'm going to be able to make a tunnel out of using it, sort of. So let's test the ride. I know I'm doing a lot of testing, but I want to make sure it can get around that corkscrew easy enough. So let's start off again. And yeah, for those of you who are new, I'd like to talk a bit more about the channel. So like I said, we're a small gaming channel. We've been going for just over 2 years. I think it was February 14. It all started on Minecraft Xbox 360. We sort of progressed from there, sort of adding more games like Mario Kart. And then we got to sort of RCT3, and then this game was sort of getting sort of popular, so I decided to sort of showcase some of it, and then of course Alpha 3 came along, so I started doing that. And then yeah, you really like the last video, guys. I think that's got to be a record. I have got videos with more than 70 views, but I don't think it's happened in this short amount of time, so I'm just ecstatic. Words could not describe how happy I am about this. I knew it was going to be popular because Planet Coaster's sort of new, but I was never expecting anything like that to happen. So let's bank now. want to bank into a turn similar, but probably a bit sharper, so we can sort of get round. And we're going to sort of, and I do not want to go that way. We're sort of hanging over the cliff there a bit, but yeah, this is definitely going to have a POV when this is done. I can tell you that now. We come round like that. That is sharp. Is that going to be too sharp, or might actually, guys, just go back to there. Might actually go run 11 degrees, like. And another thing I forgot to mention is that, and you probably already noticed this, when you click on that, it appears how many degrees you banked. I wish it did it for sort of up and down, left, right as well, but it doesn't. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, that was added in Alpha 3. Well, I think it was. I've not noticed it before. Saying that though, I didn't notice it straight away in Alpha 3, so it could have been there all along, but I think it were added in this update. Anyway, no worries, it's here, so yeah. Like I said then, we're going to come out into a second launch, so we're going to level off the track, like that. We might actually do it like that. So it goes. This is just me trying to get the smoothest banking on this, because we want a smooth ride, especially on a Mack Megacoaster, because they are designed. I might actually do really slow banking, so it sort of comes like that, and then we're going to sort of come out into this second launch, which is sort of going to go down the side, and then we're going to probably head up right over the hills around there, and then we're going to go sort of down into a tunnel, cobra roll, and so on. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to test this ride while I'm not on it, because if you notice at the top right, and this is all adding in Alpha 3, they've got sort of the statistics, and those are live, which means so when it's going around these sort of change and stuff, and then if you go section, that's the overall result. We're going to test this now. So if we start ride, and the reason I'm doing this is so I know. Actually, it doesn't matter. Never mind. I've set it going, but it doesn't actually matter that much. And as you can see there, the speed continues sort of changing. Still nice to sort of watch it off ride to see how it's going though. So what we want to do here is we want to go into another, and this is how you create a multi-launch. We want to get out another one of these motor things, because that's how you speed the train along. So if we extend this a bit here, and we want to go to this is a fast acceleration, so if we go in here, there we go. So we're probably going to place 2 of these. One to be slightly faster acceleration than the first time because we're already going quite fast, so we're going to naturally accelerate faster. See what I mean? So I'm just going to speed up time so it gets to there again. That was another problem in the last video. I didn't think I'd be able to do that, but of course I managed to do it now. So yeah, and that is going to be. Oh, that's just because I've got the speeded up time a bit. But yeah, that launch is going to be out of this world. I put it on the full acceleration, and I put it up to 31 meters a second. And if you saw my last video, you'll know now that I commented on that. Use meters per second for like the accelerations and stuff, but when you actually go and look at the ride results from the test, it does it in meters per second. I just think that's a bit weird, and really, I would prefer it in miles per hour, because like when you're trying to build sort of, like we use miles per hour for measuring speed actually, so when we change that to meters per second, to know how fast it's going, really the only way to do it is to work it out in miles per hour. So for some people, like I can work it out, but for other people it might not be so easy for them to do. So I think that's something we definitely need to look at doing. And look at that launch, that is crazy. Like you're already going quite fast there, but then when you go into that launch, that is how I wanted it, guys. There's no way that launch could be any better than it was. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go up into a just sort of like we did on that airtime. This is going to be more about the airtime though. So if we want to bring that back there a bit, we don't want it so long. I'm going to go up and sort of bank it round. So if we go like that. And I actually think that 11 degrees is quite a good thing to have this on actually, because you sort of get exactly, like if you have it on the free thing, it can be easy to go wrong sometimes. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you snap it to 11, like it used to automatically do it 23, but that's a bit too too sharp a turn. But 11 is pretty good, so that is really what you want it on for those of you who want to sort of build like this. So I'm going to sort of come up like that, and then we're sort of going to come down. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to come down and then bank out down the hill. Then we're going to have another airtime hill, through a tunnel, and then into that full overall, yeah. So if we come around like that, we're going to bank that, no, not that way, out a bit, and we want it to go down, so we do it like that. That didn't go down, but it doesn't really matter. So it's going to sort of come up like that and then sort of flatten out and go back down. I think that looks quite good, to be honest. There we go. And then we're going to go over an airtime hill and, like I said, into the tunnel. So if we go up like that, and that should create some airtime then. So you're going to come over it like that and then down into that tunnel. That is a proper airtime one. So if we go like that, and then into the tunnel. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to flatten off like that, and then I'm actually going to get the terrain tool out, and we're going to create sort of a tunnel, because I think that would be better than just using a normal thing tunnel, whatever you call it. I might actually want to fast forward time a bit, so we go like that, then it should turn to day. So then I think after the Cobra roll, it's going to be on its way back then, so there'll probably be just bits of airtime and stuff, and then into a bit of a break run, and then sort of down, maybe possibly a final inversion. And then that'll be it for this roller coaster. So if we go up like that, now I'm not sure how this is going to go, guys, because I've never done anything like this before. So I reckon this is either going to go really well or horribly wrong, sorry. Either way, I'm going to give it a go. Here we go, guys. It's done what I wanted it to do. Oh yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then I might actually turn the intensity down a bit because it's going quite quick. So if we, that should be alright. There we go. We made an arch. That's a good start. So now what we need to do is we need to continue doing this. And have I not turned the thing down, whatever you call it? Never mind. I'll turn it back down when it goes to day. And we will still need to use the tunnel thing, but you won't have to as much. So it should be a bit better. And then of course, you need to sort of do it round the side so it looks real. And that's rain seems actually a bit too slow. That should be alright. So yeah, this isn't going to be perfect, but it could be worse, so it's going alright to be honest. And I will sort of smooth all this out after. The good thing is about this, because I actually talk about this a bit, because I've not really used the terrain before. Unlike RCT3, it's sort of more custom how you do it. So in RCT3 there were sort of set things that it would make, sort of set shapes. So it create like these massive mountains and stuff. And yeah, bigger doesn't necessarily mean better, as a lot of you probably know. So it wasn't always the best thing. So I think now we're going to sort of try and tunnel through this. So if I get the track, it has actually kind of made a tunnel itself, but I'm going to still use the tunnel feature, just so this sort of is a bit better. So if we come out of this menu, now I'm not saying we'll get to the Cobra roll today, but like I said, I will continue building this outside of the video and showcase it when it's done. So what we need to do is we need to go into building, like that. Then I'm going to turn auto tunneling on just in case it collides with any terrain while I'm doing this. So if I do that, then we should be able to tunnel right through this. So I'm just going to keep clicking and see what this looks like when it's done. And let's inspect this tunnel. That doesn't look too bad actually. So I'm quite happy with that. We will do some editing later. We need to make the right side of it a bit wider. Well, that's not too bad. I think for my first time doing something like this is quite good. So then, of course, like I said, it's going to go sort of up into a Cobra roll above sort of a lake kind of thing. And it'll sort of come back round. And that's it's gonna be how it's gonna be. So let's ride this ride to how it is at the moment and see what it's looking like. So first launch. And yeah, this might actually be quite cool because I've not actually rode this since the second launch, so I don't know what the other bit looks like. So we go into the loop and down into this ravine, up to the left. That's one of my favourite bits of that. I love how smooth it is. Going into the corkscrew, then left into that turn. It's a little bit rough that bit, but not too bad. And into this crazy second launch, around that corner. Look at that! Airtime! That is crazy airtime. Through that tunnel. That is looking great. So, I'll just see how long we've got left and then we'll see what we're going to do. Unfortunately, guys, it looks like we've run out of time. So, and I might actually quickly dig a hole and showcase the water because I was hoping to get onto that. So, I will just quickly do that and then we'll finish the video there. So if I get my terrain out and we can just change this. I want a reasonably size, not too big, but yeah. Now will that be big enough? Right, that should be about right. So we dig a hole here. I am risking the size a bit, but that should be alright. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this with water. So what you do is you go into this bit here, and I've done the wrong. Oh dear, I've done the wrong thing. If we push this down, will that fix it? Not sure if it will. Hopefully it becomes day in a minute so we can see what we're doing a bit more. So if we try and sort this out, and is there a flatten tool? There might actually be a tool to flatten the terrain. Flatten to foundation. This might do it. And is that making it better? I'm just trying to see. Oh no! That's made it worse. Right, I'm going to have to fix this after the video. We're not going to have time to add the water. Actually, you might add water to it. I'm trying to think. Should I add water to that? No, I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you water because we've run out of time. But what I will do is I'll end the video here. You will get to see the water when the full POV is online. But thanks for watching. Thank you for all your support in the last video. like I said, I hope this video is the same. I'm sure it will be. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.